Have you ever wondered where the jolly red-suited gift-giving Santa Claus came from? The story begins with a man named Saint Nicholas of Myra, a 4th-century Greek Christian bishop. Known for his boundless generosity, he often gave gifts to the poor, making him a beloved figure in his community. His story traveled far and wide, eventually reaching the shores of the Netherlands. There, Saint Nicholas transformed into the figure known as Sinterklaas, a character celebrated during the Christmas season. But the journey of Santa Claus doesn't end there. Over centuries and across cultures, the figure of Sinterklaas evolved, absorbing elements from different traditions and folklore. The red suit, the reindeer, the North Pole, all these familiar aspects of Santa Claus emerged over time, creating the lovable character we know today. So, Santa Claus as we know him today is the result of centuries of folklore and cultural evolution. Join us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of this Christmas icon in the next scenes. But what about Mrs. Claus and those busy elves? When did they join the picture? Well, let's journey back to the year 1849. It was then that Mrs. Claus first stepped into the Christmas narrative with her debut in the short story, A Christmas Legend, by James Reese. Yet, she was not the plump, cheerful, cookie-baking woman we know today. Her character evolved over time, gradually gaining a more significant role alongside Santa Claus in the festive yarn spun in the heart of winter. Now, on to the elves. These sprightly little helpers can be traced back to centuries-old Scandinavian folklore. In these ancient tales, elves were magical beings who were often associated with the winter solstice. Fast forward to the mid-19th century, and you'll find that elves had taken up residence in Santa's workshop, becoming an essential part of the gift-giving tradition. The popularity of Mrs. Claus and the elves soared throughout the 20th century. They became iconic figures in literature, music, and media, ingraining themselves in the Christmas traditions we cherish today. From films to carols, their presence is undeniable, adding a dash of magic and a sprinkle of charm to the holiday season. So whether it's Mrs. Claus keeping the home fires burning, or the elves diligently crafting toys, these characters have become as synonymous with Christmas as the jolly old man himself. And that's how Mrs. Claus and the elves became integral parts of the Christmas narrative. Now, how has the figure of Santa Claus changed in our modern world? In today's world, the character of Santa Claus has taken on a life of its own, shaped and molded by a variety of influential factors. Advertisements, movies, and songs have played a significant role in this transformation, from Coca-Cola's jolly, rotund Santa in their holiday campaigns to the heartwarming portrayal of Father Christmas in films like Miracle on 34th Street. Modern media has helped etch the image of the red-suited, white-bearded figure into our collective consciousness. Santa Claus has become more than just a character from folklore. He is a symbol of the Christmas season, an embodiment of the spirit of giving and joy that the holiday represents. This image of Santa Claus has become so potent that it's almost impossible to imagine Christmas without him. In the realm of commerce, Santa Claus is a key figure in holiday promotions. His image adorns storefronts and product packaging. His ho-ho-ho echoes in shopping malls. His story is used in television commercials, all aimed at invoking the warmth and excitement associated with the holiday season. But despite all the commercialization and the myriad portrayals, the essence of Santa Claus remains the same. He stands as a symbol of generosity, of the joy of giving, and of the magic that brings people together during the Christmas season. From a generous bishop to a symbol of holiday cheer, Santa Claus continues to evolve, yet his spirit of giving remains constant.